Hi guys, Dr. Zoe again. If you look behind me, it's a very snowy day in Canada. We didn't expect it. This is what? This is May the 1st, but it's supposed to be our spring, but we're getting it hard today. So very snow, not so cold, but good day. Anyway, my topic this evening, I just came back from work and I decided to make this video based on what I saw at work today. I think a lot of kids, a lot of young adults don't understand the effects of cannabis. So my topic today will be cannabis. In Canada, we call it medicinal cannabis because you can actually go to the shop and buy cannabis once you're 18 years and above. It was legalized in 2018. It was the government of Alberta. I'm not a politician. I'm just a medical doctor, a top medical doctor. I'm a professor of medicine. And the thing I'm going to tell you today, I say to my followers, as I always tell you, anything I see that will help you, I'll say it to you. So I'm not making this video as a politician. I'm only giving you a medical advice for someone that is very experienced in medicine and someone that has seen a lot of things. All right? I look at online, social media, a lot of Itunde Ednot's page, a lot of people don't understand the concept, the side effects of cannabis. Some people call it Igbo in Nigeria, some people call it ganja, kolos. In fact, the youth don't understand what this can do to you. I worked in emergency department for 27 years this year, okay? Or 26 years, sorry. And what I can tell you is this. We have a lot of young kids, what I mean young kids between 18 and 24, maybe 17 and 24, that come in with several side effects. And I will explain this to you. As I said, I'm not here for someone to drag me. I'm telling you what I have seen in the course of my job in the emergency department in Canada, especially because it's legalized here. In my opinion, as a medical expert, I don't think the government should have legalized it for people 24 or younger. In my opinion, I mean, this is Canada. I have the right to my opinion, all right? I don't think it should be legal to people 24 years and less. I will divide the strong side effects that I've seen into physical, and the most important I'm going to give you, and the mental. The physical one is what we call cannabis-related vomiters. You know, some people have different names for it, hyperemesis, whatever. But essentially, you're going to go in episodes where you're going to vomit and vomit and vomit for days. Abdominal cramps, if we do all the investigations in the world, they will all be negative. CT scan, gastroscopy, and it's usually people in this age bracket, between 18 or sometimes a bit younger, because they go and lie, or maybe their friends will buy this thing for them. They use it, they smoke it, cannabis, okay? They come all the time, and whenever you tell them that this is related to cannabis, they always argue with you. I've seen it so many times. They always argue, but we know that's why we're professionals. That's why we're medical experts. This is related to cannabis, hyperemesis syndrome. Cannabis-induced hyperemesis syndrome. That means constant vomiting, abdominal pain, dehydration. It can go for days and days and days. All the tests you do in the emergency department will be negative. The blood test might just show that this patient is a bit dehydrated, but that's all. This is only the physical part, the most serious part from my experience. The one I consider the worst part is the mental health part. Cannabis can give you temporary psychosis. Essentially, you go colo, you go crazy. Believe me. Especially in kids between 18 or maybe younger and 24. The reason why I keep mentioning this age is that the brain does not fully get mature before 24. So this cannabis kind of crosses the blood-brain barrier and causes this problem. I see it all the time. I've seen it several times in the course of my practice. They get psychotic, hallucinations, they start seeing things that are not there, they get paranoid, they get depressed. I've seen this, I see this every day. It can even lead you to schizophrenia. Yes, the good thing is it's easily treatable. Once the patient stops it, you can, refer them to the psychiatrist and get it sorted. But it is important that people like me would open my mouth and say it out there. Listen, as I said, I'm in Canada. I have the free speech. I can say things as long as it's medically supported. Any reasonable medical doctor that is not afraid to say it will say, I think it's wrong, or maybe not so right for the Canadian government to legalize this thing for people that are younger than 24. It's my opinion as a doctor. As I said, I'm an assistant professor of medicine. I have the right to say in my experience, and I stand by it. That's why you're a professor. A lot of our kids are suffering from this. A lot, believe me. The physical part of it and the mental part. And another thing I realize is over the long term, it gives them what I call a motivation. You see people that don't want to work hard, they're lazy. It's just the side effects of cannabis. A lot of young kids, especially in Nigeria, will, this man doesn't know what he's talking about. Listen, I say it, especially for my followers. If anybody drags me, I'll block you. I'm here. I don't gain anything from this. A lot of people have tried to push me to YouTube, to different places to make money from social media. I'm not interested. I've always told you, this is between me and my God. For the last day, what did you do with your talent? I will tell God what I did with my talent. Anything I see that will benefit my supporters, the younger ones, as I said, my kids in school, I will say it. Cannabis should not be used by people less than 24 years, in my opinion. You can go and verify from your doctor. As I said, it's cold out there. You can see it. I see it. I say it. It's up to you. Have a lovely day, guys. Dr. Zoe again.